Have you ever wondered what secrets are hidden in the shadows of history? For centuries, kings, scientists, philosophers, and secret societies devoted themselves to the study of something many considered dangerous: the occult. Forbidden books, mysterious rituals, and knowledge that, according to some, should never have been revealed. Today you will discover 20 bizarre curiosities about the occult that seem to have come straight from an ancient grimoire. Some are disturbing, others fascinating, and all carry a mystery that has crossed centuries. So turn off the lights, keep an open mind, and let's begin. 1. The book that taught how to make pacts with demons. One of the most feared grimoires in history is the Grand Grimoire. This book circulated secretly throughout Europe and taught rituals to summon demonic entities and force them to reveal hidden riches or grant power to the summoner. Some believed that merely owning the book was dangerous, because certain pages were said to function as true spiritual keys. 2. The attempt to create a human made of clay. In Jewish mystical tradition, there is the story of the golem, a being made of clay that could come to life through sacred words from the Kabbalah. According to ancient legends, rabbis managed to animate these creatures to protect persecuted communities. But many accounts say controlling the golem did not always work as expected. 3. Mirrors as portals to other worlds. In many occult traditions, mirrors were not just decorative objects. They were used in divination rituals called cataptromacy, where the practitioner stared into the mirror until visions began to appear. Some occultists believed the mirror could function as a kind of portal between spiritual planes. 4. The secret language of angels. The mathematician and occultist John Dee claimed to have received from angelic entities a complete language called Enochian. This language has its own alphabet, grammar, and words that would be used in magical rituals to communicate with spiritual beings. To this day, occultists study it, trying to discover whether it holds real power. 5. A ritual that promised invisibility. Some medieval grimoires describe extremely strange rituals that supposedly could make a person invisible. The ingredients were as bizarre as the promise: parts of nocturnal animals, symbols drawn at midnight, and long invocations in Latin. Whether it worked or not, no one knows. 6. The ritual that attempted to open a spiritual portal. In the 1940s, the scientist and occultist Jack Parsons took part in a ritual called the Babylon Working. The goal was to invoke a feminine spiritual entity that would represent a new mystical era for humanity. Some believe this ritual opened a kind of energetic portal. Others say it was purely symbolic. 7. The grimoire that claimed to reveal forbidden secrets. The Grimorium Verum is another occult book famous for teaching methods to control spirits. It describes demonic hierarchies, magical seals, and detailed instructions for invocation. For centuries, copies of this book circulated clandestinely. 8. Words that hide secret numbers. In Kabbalah, there is a system called gematria. In it, each letter has a numerical value. Words can therefore be analyzed mathematically to reveal hidden meanings within sacred texts. Some scholars believe certain biblical codes originated from this practice. Divini, the practice of speaking with the dead. In medieval Europe, necromancy was considered one of the most dangerous arts. Magicians attempted to summon the spirits of the dead to obtain hidden knowledge, predictions, or secret information. Because of this, the practice was strongly condemned by several religions. 10. The magical circle of protection. During invocation rituals, occultists would draw circles on the ground with specific symbols. It was believed that the circle created a spiritual barrier, preventing entities from attacking the summoner. Without the circle, according to grimoires, the ritual could become extremely dangerous. 11. Plants considered spiritually alive. In alchemy and natural magic, many plants were seen as possessing their own spirit. Certain herbs were harvested only on specific nights under certain moon phases to preserve their mystical energy. 12. Photographs that captured ghosts. In the 19th century, so-called spirit photography appeared. People claimed that cameras could capture spirits standing beside living individuals. Although many were exposed as frauds, some images still intrigue researchers. 13 talismans energized with blood. Some ancient rituals taught that a small drop of blood could activate magical talismans. The idea was that blood carried the vital essence of a person. 14. Demons with political ranks. The grimoire Ars Goetia describes dozens of demons with curious titles such as kings, dukes, and presidents. Each was said to possess specific abilities and respond to particular magical seals. 15. Rituals to control the weather. Certain magical texts claim that magicians could summon storms or calm the winds through specific rituals. These practices were especially popular among superstitious sailors. 16. The most controversial occultist in history. Aleister Crowley became known as the wickedest man in the world. He founded modern magical systems and deeply influenced contemporary occultism. 17 new secret societies that studied magic. One of the most famous was the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Its members studied astrology, ceremonial magic, and esoteric symbolism. Some famous artists and writers were part of the order. Shiva alchemy, the transformation of the soul. Although many think alchemists only wanted to turn lead into gold, their true quest was spiritual. The transformation of metal symbolized the inner transformation of the human being. 19. The secret city inside the earth. Some esoteric traditions speak of Agartha, a hidden kingdom located within the planet. According to these stories, highly advanced beings have lived there since ancient times. 20. The encounter with the guardian angel. In ceremonial magic, there is a spiritual goal called the knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel. It is a long process of spiritual discipline that, according to occultists, allows direct contact with the protective spiritual entity. Mystery, knowledge, and secrets guarded for centuries. The occult remains one of the most intriguing subjects in human history. For some, it is merely myth and symbolism. For others, it is a real path to understanding the invisible forces that shape the universe. And perhaps the most unsettling question is, how many of these secrets still remain hidden? If you enjoy ancient mysteries, forbidden knowledge, and stories that challenge logic, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and activate the bell, because here we explore the darkest secrets of history, occultism, and secret societies. And remember, not all knowledge was meant to be found.